Hello. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go over the sandwich. You'll still see my screen?
Yeah. Yo, yo.
Hey, what's up? So this is just the open 5 minute candle. I'm just looking for a support line. Here's the inverse Timmy sandwich. We got a Timmy candle closed under, and as you can see, Alki's inverted hammer, solid bottom there, solid eight top, but it's 2125 is our support level, so support's pretty close. Right off the top of the golden pile here. So same thing kind of here. Coming into support. Got a Timmy candle here, right off the Timmy candle. Coming into open. There's our pop. These happen all night, but I just tend to try to play them at open or after market open and whatnot. So got one at open. Right there at open. Support. Pre-market low. We knife through. Close below. Back test. Came back up into resistance. Inverse Timmy sandwich. Looking for some kind of support on down to here. Here's about 50% of that wick. Another inverse Timmy sandwich. Got about 50% of this wick over here. Then I'll support. Pop into resistance. Down into support. So bottom ORB coming into right here, coming off resistance. So once this candle after the Timmy candle closes, get your indication. Back up. And you get this signal over and over. Sometimes we do this. We'll come down, hold, even off the 1618, hit the 1618, 1315, bounce. Didn't knife through. There's your support. Plenty of time to enter this trade before it pops. Coming off. It's right on support. Inverse Timmy here, right off support. Anybody have any questions? Let's see if you can hear me.
We heard you up until about like 20 seconds ago. You kind of cut out, like lag, like mid sentence.
Yeah, where I live, the internet sucks. So if I move too fast, it'll all lag and you won't be able to hear nothing. All right, so versus Timmy, right in the top ORB, and you're looking for some kind of support, which close. We did down a little bit, then our move up.
So when you say like reverse or like inverse Timmy, is that just like a doji? Or like how do you mark
Well,
like a Timmy
so
candle?
all right, so here's a Timmy sandwich. You got a Timmy candle, which is a doji. You got an
Mhm.
up close candle that closes above that, and you got another Timmy candle, and you're looking to short.
Why are you looking to
As you
short
can
that
see,
though?
we came up a lot of back
Because
testing.
of okay. I don't know if
So
you
once
could
you move,
explain it a little
once you
better.
start moving away, once you get quite a bit of range away from open, and you get this set up right here. Don't matter what time frame it is. I can show you this on the daily chart. This is generally a sign up or a pullback.
Okay.
So whenever I see this, I know after this candle, I'm looking for a short. We'll see. That lined up with there.
Um,
So
that
right there at the 2618, this gray box or bluish gray box is a Timmy candle. Also, and then we got up into that. There's your resistance. There's your pullback.
I have one question.
So
I think
yeah,
it's if you're done talking, I think it's like the 10:05 candle of that day. I think that's what it lines up with.
yeah, right
Uh,
here.
um, no, no, that one right there, the red one.
Yeah,
Would that not be a Timmy candle then?
it is a Timmy candle. So then there's your support.
Okay.
So you use these as support and resistance, right? So came up, back tested, failed. We didn't get a sharp move out of it, broke it, back tested it, and moved up to the next one.
Okay. So what like confirms your analysis on whether you want to short or long it off of like one of those candles? Like, do you wait
Okay.
for a couple Timmy candles to go into
I
play and
want
then
to
look for an option?
no, I want to close in it. So when they're see a close percent of it or so, as you can see, we popped up kind of a rejection I'd be looking for. That's the only thing is when they're tightest. And when you got two right here, you have to look for which have a W right here coming up. Whether it's bullish or concerned on the uptrend. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to put in a little context of okay, are we bullish or bearish? What's the
And like
pattern
pattern
here?
recognition? Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, short from here to here. You know what I'm saying, but you're still here. You're long, and even if you didn't even take this long, PR is a Timmy candle, a break, and a back test. Or Timmy
Okay.
candle, break it, retest, boom. So here's your retest here at 12:55. We broke out of it, back tested, and pumped.
Because I remember today you called out a Timmy candle and then instantly, right after you fucking said it, I forget
It
if we
was
pumped or
gone.
shorted, but it was gone. It was like 10,
It's
15
like
points.
there's 120 ticks on NQ.
NQ, yeah,
Uh,
is nuts.
so right, so an inverse Timmy sandwich would be it doesn't always line up with two dojis. A lot of times it does a one doji, and my indicator goes ahead and marks them for you. So you've got Timmy candle, a down closed red candle. So if you're shorting off this on the back test of it, you want to short. We'll see quite a few of these where test it off because we'll be off resistance back test, then on down. But lining it up with support and resistance right now just to show you kind of the difference. So off resistance, then pocket down here support. So one short and we don't break. We all know if we don't get a fast move out of a place, a lot of times, that's not the move. Um, if we don't get the fast move, then you're thinking your situation. These are normally you want to see this appear to really go short on. Like you don't want to try to short this when we're not at the top of our range or close to the top of the average range. That makes sense. Because everything moves on an average price every day. Did I go too fast, Leisure?
No, I'm listening.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so everything moves on a range. Like average range on an average day, it'll move pretty much the same price every day. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less, but on average. So when we're not very far away and you see this and there's a good support, which is the 5 minute golden pocket's always a good support zone, you're not trying to short this.
Okay.
Unless you're scalping, like futures. But once we get up here to the top, now you're looking for a short. So as you can see, you got one over here at 340, 345 confirmed. Never got our back test, but it came all the way down. And where did we come down to? Well, we can even use this one here, but
Yeah, there's like two of them.
came right down in our Timmy zone and then boom.
I see what you mean. So this is preferred for like future scalps.
No, because I mean, we'll get to somewhere like it'll give you a good size. It'll give you a good size move. So these dark shaded boxes, those are trading windows.
They're what?
You look for trading windows that you look for reversals. Unless I replay back to every day, they only show up on the closest day. But so if, I mean, if you look 11:30, 11 o'clock, there's 10 o'clock, 9:40. Uh, so no setup all day at the end of the day. And if you we still off. So sometimes they're more of a confirmation if you're in a trade or confirmation that you should be looking to get out
Okay.
if you're holding. You start seeing them. Now, if you see one at top, didn't have one that day, but oh yeah, they have seen that. Uh, for me,
You cut out. We couldn't hear you.
I said so. Coming up to the 2125, we rejected. The only support is over here to the left, but there's your move up. Full flag up. We're still in this open candle. Not a lot of range. Consolidate. Here you go, Alkies. Here's your inverted hammer right here on a support line. We're still in that golden pocket of the open candle. And there's your move up. And just the same thing. So here's your pre-market Timmy's. Break it, went to back test, broke it, consolidated underneath, and there's your move down. Inverse Timmy. Right into support. Right into support. There's your move up. So 11:30 into 1. You're kind of moving down there. Top day. Still one kind of at top. Broke the retracement and the back test, but then it's still there's your hours. Still works out. A lot of range. There's the top of our range. You can handle our inverse Timmy, and there's your move down. Retrace back up. Got another one. Let's look at this right here. Let's see, under the CISD. There's our open right in the golden pocket of it. You can see the difference from down here, the range bound, top of our range, which is almost a 2618 off our pre-market. Support was a 2125, broke the 2125, and down. So these little green, blue, and red lines, that's your golden pocket of your open candle. Which was support all day, shot day. So top of our range. Looking for a retest of it. Off support. Top of our range. Back hit and fell. Support over here. Here, Timmy candle. Support. Support. Into open 30 MA. Actually held the 20 on that day. Inverse head and shoulder. Inverse head and shoulder. Here's your inverse Timmy sandwich. There's all your support. Move. Fort versus Timmy. Why they're all freaking out. Anybody have any questions? That kind of makes sense. Like pretty easy to grasp.
No, we can hear you fine. I think Dave is just going through a fucking hard time.
Yeah, his internet sucks where he's at too.
I mean, yours sucks too, but it's only every now and then, and it's only for like 2 seconds.
I know whenever I do one-on-ones, like on the laptop, it sucks. But
It's
you
been
can see right
decent.
here at top here. What do? We pull back. When you get tips like this right here that are like at the top, close to the top, like this is here was actually day. Well, as long as this move to the upside didn't break it, I broke it, but nothing else did, and we knifed through it, I would keep that. But these are like supply and demand zones, basically. I mean, it's a pretty simple. It's a pretty simple concept. Uh, yeah, let's do yes real quick. Let's do the 30. Yeah, $40, almost $40 move, almost 160 ticks right here. But this is the one that I called out on the live. This inverse Timmy right here already. $30. That was our top. had. There's another all the way back down to the same support. Yesterday, yeah, back test under practice support. Broke Timmy Candle test their on broke here for the best which I believe this is your support.
All right, I got a stupid question. How do you set your fibs up for the day? Just off of like
The range of the day.
just off of
So
the range
I
of the
will
day. You said
use
you're chopping.
whatever high and low between 4 a.m. and open.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
so whatever market high and low is. So for whatever the high and low for, what I like for is this 2125 here. Yeah, 1.1315 like look for reject target. And also likes the 5 and 15 minute like ORB. The 5 minutes, 15's there. Convection target. So time to go to the 1.8 or the 1.5 and then sell back to the where are we?
So you set the fib and then just drag it to the intraday.
On Webull, it's already set. It's set like all the way to left or right, and I could probably set left, but it gets in my way too much. As you can see, pre-market low here. Broke it back up in it. So the open candle back up in it, and then slowly got it up. So using these as targets as well as the same thing. Just like to see them line up, but more for like morning like just like with ES versus versus S had open for play. So when we have these big data candles, I just generally just use it. So I said Wednesday that if we make any Timmy candles before open, that they're important after the data. So here's the candle, the support. So there's our 212, which I always look for off the data candles. Take it fire down. Now, like Tim, question. Down. What you're looking for some support right here, or somewhere right in there, the 50% of it, which we broke back. Well, we retrace back up, inverse Timmy, looking for support down here, which we got right here. We'd be looking for support back down here, which it I like me candles this big. If I'll do something like this right here. the open of it to the high, or the open of it to the low, because it's hard to pin or on to the other side. Inverse Timmy sandwich, bounced off some kind of support. Support, a little bit of but support. This auto mark zone, it's at the certain period, but this one because it's a little lower. Lower the better. I like them when they're at pre-market high, pre-market low. Here just broke it, back tested, slightly broke it, back tested, move down. So haven't ranged yet, inverse Timmy, break. That's all I got. Anybody else got any questions?
No, I'm following pretty decently. I just want to see it happen live, like tomorrow. Like if we're in a call, I'd be able to understand it a little bit better.
This right here is one of my favorite moves where we get 30 MD walk out of open. Combo. Yeah, yeah, I'll call it when I'm using marks them, so allows you to just pinpoint them.
You're chopping badly. And your stream ended.
Yeah, I turned. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no. So why? Yeah, because I'm done. I turned it off, but
Okay.
when I'm on TradingView, it's a lot easier to see them because it just automatically marks them for me. I don't have to do any thinking about it. That was why today, whenever we came down onto the 30, and I was like, oh, we got an inverse Timmy sandwich there. I was on TradingView.
I see. It's cool how like consistent it is.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about tomorrow?
Mm, Let me, man. Honestly, the news really isn't going to affect us right now. You know what I'm saying? Like usually when we have news and it doesn't affect us, we normally rebound pretty good. So long and at least halfway back up right now wouldn't be a bad idea. Uh,
I would like that. I'd like to get above
just re-
59.
because I mean, honestly, any news that we sell hard on that doesn't affect us right now, like gas going up, for might not even go up at all. Uh, we normally rebound. So we'll see. Because the sell off, I mean, the sell off was coming anyway. Just the war was the driver.
Yeah. And of course, it was not during intraday.
Never is. Never is when you want it to be.
No.
But it's set up so if you look at going into close, right?
Hmm.
Uh, then we just started grinding, and if you look, we just grinded down, grinded, grinded, grinded. So that's just we do that intraday, like at 11:30 going into noon or 1:30, 2 o'clock. That's usually a news pattern that we get. Or just grinds, just slowly grinds, and we get under the 30 and the 20, and it just bad news. That's what happened with the Russia war. It's the same pattern.
Hmm. Interesting.
I was on Twitter on somebody's space when that happened, and I watched them buy every candle on the way down, blow up. Like, let it find the bottom, then normally crap like this that doesn't matter to us right now usually rebound. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we open up. I would like
Mm.
more downside. I would love to see a lot more selling. I know ES isn't quite as daily chart isn't quite as good as this, but we're almost to the levels that I poked out that I thought we would hit today. So I'd like to see tomorrow the 30 EMA on the daily would be nice.
On the daily.
And
What does that bring us to?
I'm
30?
on ES right now. Even the 20 would be. Oh, we're at the 20. We're holding the 20. Let's look at SPX real quick. We break the 20 on the daily tomorrow, which the 20 right now is at 941.59 on SPX.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, man. On my Webull, it won't let me have VWAP on SPX, but it does on TradingView. I kind of like it.
How do you read VWAP? Like, is it just like a range?
No, it's just the average weighted price of like the day. So like when you see the line VWAP, you know that's like the average price that people are at. So above it, like people are still in the money. Below it, all the people above it are underwater.
Mm, okay.
But what I like it for is open. And sometimes I don't keep my eye on it. Sometimes I whatever, you know. Uh, like if you look at NQ today, we open it right off of it. Let me yes, real quick.
So
Yeah,
if you're on, good.
ES right off VWAP today.
So if you're on like the
Had it
15-minute on US 500 to read the VWAP, like I see like the top range and then the bottom range. Like what does that mean in aftermarket? Like I see like the top green at 5997 and then the bottom one at right on 44.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No? Because I've never
No, I'll
used the
show
indicator. I
you.
just searched the VWAP.
Yeah, those VWAP suck. Can you see my screen?
Let me open it. Okay.
See this, the red line, the red and the green. So when we're under it, it turns red. When we're above it, it's green. That's the VWAP.
What did you put on for that indicator? Do you have it saved?
No, it's something I coded.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So looking at the US 500. Okay. Oh, okay. So looking at the US 5. Long.
That range is fucking retarded.
There.
I'm here.
So the way I like to use it is honestly just at open, or kind of like when we break it real hard and we get back to it, kind of like the 30. We break it real hard. We back test it. It's usually like pretty weak. Just open it. So what I like it for to ride around open is kind of support and resistance.
Sure.
Show you some examples. You see my screen?
No, your stream shut off.
You know.
Yeah.
So I like to see it like right at open. So something like this right here would come down, kind of bounce off of it. But I like it to be under or over complete.
So it's not like an everyday thing you pay attention to.
No, no. Just kind of how we open up and then we hit it at open.
Okay.
Really good. Some really good setups right here. Not with VWAP being below, but once like VWAP and the 30 are kind of above or below, and you get some really good plays off of it.
I see what you mean. Like it can help find a setup, but it's not
Yeah,
something you go to all the time.
I know it's not every day. In a little bit since we had this set up, so like right here, we ended up, you know, like we broke them really hard and actually got above right before the net touched it. Something kind of like this right here. Kind of broke it, regained it, and just shot up. But I like to see an actual test of it, kind of like all jumbled together after open. We break all kind of back, shoot down. Thing over here. Yeah. So it was May 20. Thursday the 29th. Hey, a little different setup on the S that day. Yeah, I don't even have it on this one. That's why. But no, just looking for a setup at open. Just kind of ride it on top of both of them, or just kind of a retest. Why did that go?
You coded those?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
So what I've been working on right here. These need to be moved. It's not triggering. Let's see why here. We did this. Pretty short there. Oh, I see. I have to update that. Making it where I can when I chart in the morning and I can it's funny to change that I can use that to trade off of. All I got. And another way that I play these, I'll replay them and trade them off the replay just to see like how they work out. Kind of like trying to pick, just scroll back randomly on the replay, then try to, like once they form, try to pick where to buy, where to sell off of them to see how accurate they are. It's another good way of back testing. That's all I got. I'm gonna get off here.
All right, shit. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I won't be on Monday. I got to move my mother-in-law, so I won't be on Monday. But I'll be on tomorrow, and I'll stay on Trading View so we can, as soon as they form, we can talk about it.
All right, cool. Thank you. Have a good night.
But as the Timmy candles form, man, if you mark those, they're great for support and resistance trades off of.
Yeah, that's kind of understanding from what you were telling me.
Yeah. But all right, y'all have a good night.
You too, bro.
All right, bye.
Have a good night, everyone else.
Yeah. Cool.